What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here, and you already know I'm back today with another one. Oh man, like I said in my last video and stuff like that, I have a lot of videos coming out, tons of information dropping stuff, especially for that PS5. But today, oh man, when I woke up today in the morning, brushed my teeth, ate a good breakfast, and then I'm scrolling on Twitter and YouTube, and then I'm seeing PS5 unboxings from IGN, GameSpot, all the huge gaming medias and stuff like that and stuff. They finally got their hands on the PS5 like that. No, so they got to unbox it, play it, give their impressions. And what I'm hearing from the DualSense controller is a next generation experience. So I'm hearing a lot of good things and stuff like that, but of course I want to react to this and dive right in and stuff like that. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta add this to the list of videos, stuff like that. So it's about to be lit. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure that you smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure that you share this video out, cause that'll help the channel out so much. And man, let's just get right into the video. Okay, now I'm gonna be reacting to the IGNs first and stuff like that. Then I might check out GameSpot and stuff like that just so I can see like all their presents and stuff like that. I didn't see this yet, so I'm going in blind. But here right now, let me get right into it. There we go. Woo! Look at that beauty.
What's up, everybody? Destin Laguerre here, and today I'm tremendously excited because today I get to unbox this PlayStation 5.
You see on the box it says 8K compatible. I really hope that, you know, of course these systems are not gonna do like full 8K, but they seem like they're advertising it. But if you have an 8K TV,
5 for you. Let's open it up. But first, the gloves.
the gloves.
Ready. All right. So we don't want to get fingerprints all over this thing.
Feels like he's into gloves.
But, we're going to go ahead and pull her out of the outer box. And that can go down there.
That man just threw. Hold up. Wait a minute. That man just tossed the box like it was like. Do you guys know like when you guys like ever got shoes like out of the box, and if you don't care about the box, you just like just like toss it outside? That's what he did.
Oh yeah. So
the audacity.
This is actually my first time opening it. I never got a chance to, so I'm actually really excited. I waited all day to do this, and oh, it is another box. All right, so the first thing that you see on the inside is the power cable. You have the new controller.
He doesn't look too excited.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He doesn't look too excited. I can barely hear him. He doesn't look too excited. That's just me.
There is the PlayStation 5 stand.
It's included.
Provided HDMI 2.1 cable.
Ooh, that's nice.
That'll be important later. USB-C connector for the controller. And that is it for the top portion. Let's get to the good stuff. This is the main console, and it is heavy. I have been lugging around this box all day around my apartment.
You should go try to lift it like that?
Doing it that way makes me incredibly nervous. It's heavy, you guys. So I'm actually gonna kind of slide it out the side there.
Oh. That man just.
But this is the thing you came to see.
This guy's irking me. He just dropped it on the table to talk about like who man is this? Like, this man looks like he's not excited for the console. He's just like, you know what? They're paying me to make this video, so let me just make it.
This is the main console, everyone.
Like, people are dying to get their hands on the system. He's just like
tube things on the side. Oh my, it's heavy. Like,
No.
I'm surprised
Oh,
at
no
the
shit.
heft of the console. And it's not just because I'm wearing these slippery anti-static gloves. Gotta take care of it. You don't want to get fingerprints all over it.
Oh.
Especially not when you're doing one of the world's first unboxings of the PlayStation 5. There it is. Wow.
That is a big
It is
boy.
quite a lovely console. It actually looks a lot cooler than I thought. Let's get a profile shot. Boom.
Why does he have a banana?
So there you go. Logo placement right here. Nice front design.
It's massive.
You guys saw the front there? It feels like it's breathing, and it kind of reminds me of what the Xbox did.
Look at that. It's just, boy, if you have a little entertainment center, you might go to clear some room and stuff like that. But of course, I'm putting mine standing upwards and stuff like that. Now, I never had my console stand up, but this looks like it should be standing up. But of course, no, but of course, you can put it on your side and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to stand up.
With its sort of breathing in design. I like it more than I thought I would. I'm kind of digging it. And on the back,
Nothing.
you got the USB ports in the front there.
Well, why did you
There's
say
the power
back?
button and
That's
the
the
reset button and the drive. And then you got your back ports back here. All of your inputs, you got power, HDMI, Ethernet,
Simple.
and then the two USB 3.0 ports. All right,
3.0.
everything is unboxed, but let's look at the peripherals. We have the power cable. We have the HDMI 2.1, which is needed for 4K 120. We have the USB-C connector. We have the two manuals. We have the DualSense controller, of course. Oh, that looks absolutely lovely. Look at that. Looks so nice. There's the connector on the bottom.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about this
underneath.
controller. Like,
Awesome.
it's like,
Now, I was actually sort of curious about the stand. Let's see how it actually looks when you pull it out of the bag and put it on the PlayStation 5. So you pop it out. Simple enough. There it is. So it's just got like a stand portion, obviously. And then there was the hidden compartment with the screw to attach it. It's a little tricky to get out, at least with these gloves, but there you go. Okay, so we have the guide open on how to use the dock. I showed you guys that the nut is there in the bottom. It does say make sure the hook is in the position, and then you want to remove the screw hole in the bottom here, which is very flush. I have a tiny screwdriver. There we go, pops right out of there. I'll save that for later. And I guess you would just put it on.
yeah. So if you get,
So make sure the hook is towards the back. Obviously, there's just a groove there. It doesn't connect to anything.
Or something.
And then you just kind of line it up with the hole, and then you put the stand screw in there. Okay, and then we'll just screw it in. Feels pretty snug. So there we go. Now it's standing vertically, of course. Now let's see how you do it horizontally. So we put the screw in the storage compartment. It sits in there sort of strange. Make sure you look for the hole where it would go. If we wanted to put this on its side, basically you just put the stand on here
Okay.
and turn it, and you put it on its side just like that. As you can see, it's not really that wobbly. It would take a lot to hit it and knock it over in this stance, and obviously if you're standing it horizontally like I will, you're gonna be fine.
It looks awkward.
Now, looking at the DualSense, it's not powered on or anything, but all the buttons feel good. You got the PlayStation button, you have a button here, you have the thumbsticks. It's actually powering on intentionally.
My favorite part about this controller is just like the clear buttons and stuff like that. This controller really looks like Sony went like for a next gen stuff. I know that people are saying, "Oh, well, how about the Xbox controller and stuff like that?" The Xbox controller, they stuck to what worked and stuff. You know, the Xbox One controller, stuff like that. So basically, they didn't change this much. But this one is a complete revamp from the DualShock 4 to this one. But you know, what I'm hearing is very good,
so it's got a charge right out of the box. That's awesome. Let's see the DualSense next to an Xbox One X controller also. As you can see, they are much closer in shape and size, especially when you compare it to a PS4 controller. I gotta be honest, I do really like the form factor and feel of the new PS5 controller. Okay, now let's look at the PlayStation 5 compared to every console I have in my house.
Big.
A PS2, a PS3,
PS5 is a big
a
boy.
PS4 Standard, a PS4 Pro, the original Xbox, an Xbox 360, an original Xbox One, an Xbox One X, a Nintendo Switch,
Well,
and a banana.
why would they compare a Switch to a? Why would you compare the Switch to the PS5? That's just like anything is bigger than the Switch. Like even this banana, even this banana is bigger than the Switch. But and they compare it to banana. This guy must be obsessed with bananas. Weird.
So that was my unboxing of the PlayStation.
Thanks, sir. Okay, so now I'm going to find the video that has everything power on, stuff like that. Probably this one and stuff like that. So I'm going to, because I want to see it power on and stuff. People using it, people giving their impressions, stuff like that. So yeah.
All right, what's up? MKBHD here, and inside this kind of huge box is possibly the
I love his channel, by the way. And stuff.
most hyped piece of tech of this entire year, and that is a PlayStation 5. So this video is a look at the final retail. That is the PlayStation 5. That is a tall.
Wait,
All right. So at the top here, there's a little cardboard box.
see, he's more gentle with it. Look at that. Yeah, he didn't just throw it on the side like that other guy did.
Let's see it. This is the styrofoam. This is a big.
All right, I'm just gonna fast forward because I want to see him plug it in and
Look
stuff like that.
closely, really closely
All right.
at the texture on the inside of the PS5. You can see it's actually made up of a bunch of tiny X's, O's, squares, and triangles, which is
attention to
super
detail.
cool. They're extremely small and embossed in this seemingly random pattern, but that is super cool. You can see all the ports on the back with the heatsink around it, power at the bottom, one HDMI, Ethernet, and 2 USB. And then all the way up at the top is a Kensington lock. Then at the front is your full-size
What's that
USB,
for?
your USB Type-C, and then at the bottom, the disk eject button and the power button. So with that disk drive you have on the side for your physical games, you do get eject button still. And for the digital only version, I guess you just won't have that eject button and the side will be blank, just covered up there, no disk drive. And yeah, you can see it's not a pointlessly complex design. A lot of what you're looking at up front is heat sinks, it's a lot of thermal management, it's a lot of cooling off those insides. Size comparison time. PS4 Pro. It's got a dbrand skin on it, but this is the size of the console that I've been using. It's definitely slimmer. And just this monolith, oh, it's heavier too. The PS5 is heavy. And it's definitely going to be taller, wider. It's bigger in every dimension.
That's a beefy
and it's
boy.
heavier. And I guess it really depends on what underneath your TV looks like about whether this height difference will matter to
I
you or
love that
not.
skin
but
that he has for
that
his
height
PS4
difference is
Pro.
real. If you're putting it underneath something that didn't have enough clearance before, airflow will be even more restricted because of the size of this thing. Xbox Series
Dude.
X.
I just love how Sony went with like a two-tone cut. I love like the white with the black in the middle. It looks like a tuxedo and stuff like that. Like, you know, yes, my favorite color is like gold and white. First gold and then white and stuff like that. But I just love it. Now they said that you can remove these face plates and stuff like that. But I'm not. It's like because I like the white. I think it looks sleek and stuff like that. But hopefully they probably get like custom face plates and stuff like that. So
This one's an even more impressive difference here.
size comparison.
I mean, the PlayStation just kind of is also really nice. I am a big fan of this controller. Now, the PS4 controller to me was fine, but I actually liked the Xbox Elite controller more because it's a little bigger in my hands. It fits well. It just feels higher quality. So I was hoping actually for a bigger, more solid PS5 controller. And that's exactly what we got. It's more comfortable. The stems are a little bit longer. It's a little bigger, but it is still really lightweight. So that hasn't changed. But to me, yeah, this controller is a pretty huge win. You can see the layout is basically exactly the same. Triangle, square, circle, X on the right, arrows on the left, trackpad in between, dual joysticks. And then around the back, there's no removable back anymore. It's just a built-in rechargeable 1500 milliamp hour battery. And the port to charge is thankfully USB Type-C. Now I'm excited to test this controller's haptic feedback and new improved triggers and the responsiveness and all that stuff. But as you could probably tell already, the embargo for today's video is just unboxing and hardware. So I can't show that yet. But yeah, for now, the triggers are a little more firm. But anyway, a couple other things you might notice. The microphone's still at the bottom here. There's still the speaker and the PlayStation button. But now there's no more LED light on the back of the controller. That was like a staple of that controller. Instead, the light is behind the trackpad now. And at the bottom here, underneath the light, you'll notice some pins on either side of the headphone jack, and that's for the docked charging, but we'll get more into charging in a second. But again, by far the coolest part of the design of this controller is the texture on the back, and it's again made up of those tiny little shapes. It's subtle, but you can see the embossed X's and O's and squares and triangles.
That's nice.
This is something you might honestly never notice if you were never really taking a super close look at the controller, but it is there and it's giving you grip. That is a nice touch. Sony also made a DualSense charging station to charge two controllers at once, which is very smart. I've never actually had any sort of dock for my controllers, so for me, they always just kind of sit around next to the console, plugged in via USB to charge. But I think for two controllers, I'm probably going to want to get this thing. It comes with the dock itself, and then a pretty long power cable and brick, which plugs into the bottom.
I had the PS4 charging stand. I never used it and stuff. I just plug my controller in with the with the USB and then just call it a day. But so basically,
trackpad to know if you're done charging.
Okay, so it turns orange and stuff when it's charging, then it turns off when it's done. You got two controls at the time.
Or not. It's great. I kind of wish the dock was a little heavier though. Like it would feel higher quality if it was a more solid base and I could just slam the controller in there. But the rest is great. You're freeing up USB ports on the front of the console. And if you can spare another wall outlet for this charger, seems like a good buy. Also, the click-in is very satisfying. Oh, they should have done magnets though. That would have actually been kind of sick if they had MagSafe technology in the PS5 dock. You could just drop it in there and it would line up on its own. But I don't know, maybe next time. Okay, real quick, let's also take a look at the new headphones and the camera. So the new Pulse 3D wireless headset here is pretty distinct. This is a design that looks to be like super minimal. It's this white and black headset for the PlayStation that'll do 3D audio with certain games that support it. So they drop dual microphones in here for better audio quality and noise cancellation, and they promise a 12-hour battery life. Getting them out the box, the headphones themselves, they look crazy. They look pretty massive and very unique looking. So they look like someone was challenged with the design to make the ultimate, modern minimal pair of headphones. And they came up with this. Now it does have USB-C charging, great. Has a 3.5mm headphone jack to plug straight into the controller and a USB dongle to connect wirelessly to the console or pretty much anything else. But yeah, the headphones. The material here is almost entirely plastic again, which is fine, but they also have this unique dual band design where the bottom is this sliding rubber band for fit. Sits on your head. The ear cushions are super thick and soft and comfortable, and the whole package is pretty lightweight, so that's nice. USB-C charging, microphone mute button, all the controls are at the bottom, including the sliding power and the LED indicator. It's all in the left ear cup. It's really sleek and pretty cool, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to use these no matter how nice they make them, but maybe.
Yeah, right now I'm in love with, I have like the Arctic 7s and stuff like that, the most comfortable headset and stuff like that, because one thing about me, so the material that these are made out of and stuff like that, I guess like they call it like pleather. It's like leather and stuff. My ears get very hot and sweaty. Then I get comfortable. So there's only headphones and stuff. Headsets are are fantastic. They have good sound and stuff like that. But it's just again, they hurt your ears after a while. You get uncomfortable. You get hot and stuff like that. So so I had to find other headset. So that's when I went with the Arctics and stuff because they had that like sports material, that cushion that gets airflow. So I can wear those headsets all day long and stuff with no problem. But but no, they still look cool and stuff. And of course, they're probably gonna sound great. So they can't show what like them using the controller. I guess not. Alright guys and stuff, and that is it and stuff. So that's just my reactions to the PS5 unboxing and stuff like that and stuff. What I'm hearing is great, especially when it comes to the controller. Now, of course, they probably do more deep dive videos and stuff about it, and especially with the control. But I'm hearing a lot of good things about it and stuff, and especially the console stuff like that. But it is massive, it is beautiful and stuff like that. This just shows that you know November 12th is right around the corner and stuff like that. But what do you guys think about the PS5 and stuff? And people getting, these gaming medias get their hands on it and stuff like that and the purchase stuff. Does it make you more excited and stuff like that? Are you pumped? Are you like climbing through your roof right now and stuff like that? No, just let me know down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure that you smash a like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure that you share this video out because it does help the channel out so much. And man, PS5, I can almost taste it, and I still didn't get mine yet. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take it easy. Peace.